Welcome to the 2020 to 2022 Ascension Up-Level Energy Experience. I am wisdom teacher Sri Ramka, and I'm here with my beloved Master Lady Kira Ra, and we would like to share some important information with you.
Yes, we would. I'm excited. Go for it.
All right. So this time we're in right now. Everybody is participating in this 2-year cycle of massive acceleration. It's an ascension up-level moment after moment, each and every month. And this awakening time that we're in, 2020 to 2022, is actually overlapping the Ascension Escalator that began in 2015. So 2020 right now has opened a time of greater abundance, and you're going to see this abundant energy flow is going to be stimulating the polarity between what we call density sanity and ascended sanity. Now, what that means in a nutshell is that as you lift, what seemed to be real before is no longer that important. And some people in density are going to say, "You're a little nuts." This is
That's for sure.
And so this extreme flow is going to really bring forward that polarity between what we call density sanity and ascended sanity.
Now, guys, what that means is that everyone's going to be experiencing this energy, whether they know it or not. And that's really how those great shifting energies. Remember that we are now in a decade. And if you have not watched our video, the 2020 Ascension Energy Forecast, please go watch it. It's the best 3 minutes you'll spend. And we are in this decade we're calling the Roaring 20s because it's going to be very Gatsby-like. There's going to be extreme abundance and roaring flow, and everyone is going through it. And Shri, these 2 years are really important because we are going to be having experiences. Every single month, there is at least one date where all of these energies are going to come together. And remember, we are in that year of perfect balance.
And perfect balance is exciting because it's bridged by these zeros, the infinite energy, which means expansion, which means connection to the cosmic. Yeah. And so while we say we're in the year of perfect balance, also, please understand that for some people, they're going to be looking at these extremes and go, where is the balance? Well, step back from the picture and take it in.
And this is why we've been so blessed that the Ascended Masters came forward and said, please put out this calendar. So what we have put together is a calendar for this year. Now, remember, though, this is going to be happening for the next 2 years, every single month. And in January, for example, we're going to put up the January calendar right now. And you can see that in January 2020, there are 4 highlighted days there. Well, why is that? Well, these days, the 1st of January, January 1, 2020, and January 10, 2020, were 2 of 3 Ascension Up-Level experience dates just in January, guys. And we are going to be having these every single month. Now, in addition to that, if you look at January 25th, that was a peak moment. That was an Ascension Up-Level moment that has like jettisoned this entire decade. And that is why this is so important to be aware of. We are at a moment right now where between 2020 and 2022, we can sincerely call forward the greatest mass awakening that has ever happened. This is a rare moment. And of the 3 peak moments that we'll have in 2020, the first one already happened. It was January 25th, as you'll see on this calendar shot. Now, the other thing you see here is the 24th, what's known as the illuminated full moon. Well, what does that mean? These illuminated full moons are the moments of true perfect balance. And this opened up after that January 10 full moon lunar eclipse ascension up-level moment. It means that for those who are awake, we have this opportunity to always dive into this illuminated full moon, into the void of creation fully illuminated. And these are the moments every month where you're going to want to look at the perfect balance checklist. So let's put that up for a second, just for a moment. This perfect balance checklist, Sri and I talked about early on that this was going to be ruling 2020, and a good moment every month to kind of check in with your perfect balance checklist is during these new illuminated moons, these moments where we can dive into this co-created process. So the perfect balance checklist is also in the calendar that has the entire year ahead.
And we invite you to tune in with this at each and every up-level moment because your body and self-care are really important.
Remember that we are at a moment during 2020 through 2022 where we are collectively able to hold a higher frequency than has ever been held before. Prior to this moment, this was the type of thing where the body would no longer be able to handle the frequency.
Yeah.
And Shri and I have been all through 2019 really modeling what it's going to take to hold and sustain these higher frequencies. And you're going to also want to watch our 2020 Ascension Symptoms video. That's going to be posted the first week of February 2020. So if you're grabbing this early, watch out for it. And make sure you've already subscribed at YouTube, Official Shri and Kira. Every week we are posting more fresh information, but we are at this mass awakening moment. We are at this moment where your body, for the first time ever, has an opportunity to be in perfect harmony with the soul, thereby co-creating an ascended presence in form that has not existed on the planet before. This is a rare moment. And these 2 years, 2020 through 2022, these ascension up-level moments every month, these opportunities to peek behind the veil, to have extraordinary, I mean, extreme clarity. Every time one of these moments comes together, we are in a visionary transformation through timeline adaptation where you are very aware of the time shifts. You are very aware of the greater experience of multidimensionality and the ability with every one of these up-level experiences, the mind of doubt will start releasing. So the sooner you wake up to them, the sooner you are there for them. Imagine, no matter how awake you are right now, no matter where you are on your journey, imagine where you're going to be 24 months from now if you really gift yourself with looking at these dates. And so if you want to get these dates, all of them, come to our website, shriandkira.com. We're month by month giving out the linear dates. But if you want to look at the year ahead, that January calendar, I'll put that up again. You're going to be able to get an entire year in advance. And in your calendar, it will also show you all of the Ascension Up-Level dates, all of the illuminated new moon dates. The perfect balance checklist is there. The peak dates, remember there's 3 of them this year. We've already had one, January 25th. There are 2 more in 2020. And also on the calendar are all of the full moons, all of the eclipses, both solar and lunar for the year, and all of the Mercury retrograde information. Plus, if you want the full calendar, it's a beautiful downloadable PDF with printable calendars for each month. It's going to support Clinica Linda, and I think that's important to know.
We have created a free clinic here in Ecuador to support the indigenous people who are laboring physically and accumulating certain pains and aches, and we want to help them.
A lot.
We want to help them up-level with ease as well.
Whenever we can help the pain of those who are holding Mother Gaia, we help ourselves. And so,
beloved ones, each and every week, we would like to assist you to navigate these times with greater ease and grace. And so on our weekly radio show, Official Shri and Kira YouTube's channel, it's right here, Shri and Kira Live, the first 15 minutes of every show, we're going to discuss the energy of the week, how to move through, let your body transition with you with ease, and to learn more about these energies. We'll discuss them in detail every week. Join us.
We look forward to being with you. These energy up-level moments are important. Pay attention.